Gervonta Tank Davis, King Ryan Garcia.
The power of Davis! The flash, the hand speed.
Two undefeated stars, two journeys, one mega fight to make history.
It's over! It doesn't get any better than this!
Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia, Saturday, April 22nd, live on pay-per-view.
Get a great offer courtesy of KG Certified and BetMGM, the king of sportsbook. Sign up using bonus code KG1000 and you'll get back up to $1,000, yes, $1,000 in your bonus bets if you don't win your first bet. That's for real. BetMGM's parlay specials, daily odds, boosts, fan-friendly promos make it the best place to bet on all your favorite sports. Download the BetMGM app today or go to betmgm.com and enter the bonus code KG1000. Yes, KG1000. And you'll get up to $1,000 back in your bonus bets if you don't win your first bet. Nothing beats a W at BetMGM. Bet responsibly and nothing but love. Man, y'all know what it is. We got Steve Jack today on Certified. Let's get it. Thank you, brother. My dog, let's get it. Lots going on in the league. Lots going on in the league. I got to ask you this before we kick it off. Hold on, Nate. Hold that, right? Man, y'all watching the league, man. Man, why don't we have, why can't Carmelo Anthony, DeMarcus Cousins, Carmelo Anthony, why aren't these players still in the league? Dwight Howard still has good basketball in him, bro. Tell me why these players aren't in the league.
Well, one, you're talking about guys that march to the beat of their own drum. You can't just tell them what to do, especially in the game of basketball, something they've been doing their whole life. And I respect that because you can't tell me nothing about basketball. So I respect that. And two, these guys play the game with a certain passion and a certain way that they don't want in the NBA no more. And I think that's why they're not in the game. DeMarcus Cousins is a big, mean fella. He plays the game in a certain passion, a certain way that you don't see in the game at all. You know, Dwight Howard is a big, mean guy out there in China. Where I think China around getting 70 points and 50 rebounds.
Crazy, like
that don't belong. And then we go to Carmelo, future Hall of Famer. How is he not in the league and playing on none of these teams? Because he's a dog and he's always did things his way and not their way. So it's clear to see what they're doing. They're trying to control, you know, the other people's narrative, but I guarantee you, when all these people retire and get a chance to tell you the story and what they went through in their career, you're gonna see it from a different side.
So it ain't about basketball. It ain't about coming out, Melo being able to score with these young guys. It ain't about, Cousins being able to post up and still be, effective or be able to give a team something. You don't think it comes down to skill at the end of the day?
It ain't definitely don't come down to skill because what Embiid is doing right now, DeMarcus Cousins is doing that in Sacramento, putting up 50s and 20s. He been doing that, right? So it's definitely not skill. I definitely think it's personal.
That's crazy, man. Man, are you watching? I got to get this off, man. I watch the games. Like I really sit there and I watch it. When players watch, man, I'm watching the nuances. Last night, man, I was watching the Lakers play Minnesota, and I watched Minnesota be without, Rudy Gobert, the kid McDaniels. You know what I'm saying? The kid, hit the wall, broke his hand. I think Rudy fired on Kyle. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying all this to set up that Minnesota was, to me, full throttle with their team, right? But that was the first time I think second half I saw Bron human. He looked tired. Are you seeing the same thing? Do you think LeBron James is coming to the point where, we've always seen him energetic stat. We've always seen him in this youthfulness. Bro, last night he deferred, I counted. I'm scouting too, bro. I'm watching the game, I'm programmed to think like this. But as I'm watching the game, bro, he looks like he was gassed for the first time.
I think he at the age now where, we used to put scouting reports in for Bron, when we was playing, that shit, he was just good enough and that strong and energetic way it didn't work. I think now he's at the age where he's slowed down, scouting reports starting to work on him, sending him certain ways and putting him in certain positions. He don't have the energy
or that advantage
to do it the whole game. You know what I'm saying? He might can do it the first quarter or something like that, but back when we was playing, he can do it and he can outthink the double teams and all the shit and still be able to be effective. But now, I don't think he's at the age we can still have the energy to force himself to get through all
That's
that.
a true assessment? He looked gassed, or he looks like he's slowing down?
Bro, you dead on. He looked a little gassed.
Straight up. Like, he wasn't even, I think he hit 1-3 in a sequence of like 7 minutes.
The turnovers, though.
He had 3 turnovers that brought them back, man. They got back in the game like that.
And what'd that say? We know that.
It just seems like I don't want to harp on this too much, but it was a disconnect there that I caught. Mm-hmm. It wasn't a desire. It wasn't a go get the ball. You know, LA used to call going to get the ball playing hero. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say that, but I'm calling a spade a spade. That's the shadow he in.
Right.
And he didn't go get it. He didn't have that drive. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's the play-in. I don't know. I'm just, I wanted to throw it at you and see if you was seeing the same game I was seeing.
He looked a little gassed, bro, and we know when I made 3 turnovers in a row, it definitely came from being tired. Fatigue. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mentally fatigued. Exactly.
Yeah. So what series you looking forward to?
We were just rapping about it. Sac and Golden State. That's both teams at home. You got a young team with the head coach now who's been in Golden State the last couple of years, won rings there.
He think he got the cheat code?
He think he got the cheat code, but the thing is though, this was kind of messing with me. Mike Brown is the defensive coach, but Sacramento's not good in defense. So I don't know how the dynamic gonna work. I think he just took the offense and brought it there, and that's why they've been successful. But young team, older team with experience, I think that's the series to watch.
Sac's confident.
Very.
I think Sac thinking like, we third. Like, I think they thinking like that. Like, saying, y'all did that last year. What's up? Like,
they are.
I swear to God, they looking at. I swear, when I watched them play, bro, you have to be a better team. I watched them play Milwaukee one time in Sac, and Milwaukee had to be the better team as how they flowed. They had to execute. They had to run offense to be able to beat a young team. You got to be a solid team to beat a solid young team.
Right.
And that's what I think Golden State is. Golden State, I think, has been fugaziing. I think they've been lollygagging. They've been pacing it. Bro, you're not won it 4 times. You got the formula on how to win it. And I feel like now everything's finna get slowed down by 10 to 15, 20 possessions, and now we really finna lock in. I love the kid De'Aaron Fox and how he is in the 4th quarter. I want to see him in the playoffs under this pressure. Man, that Sac crowd gonna be crazy.
Can Sabonis turn up?
Can he? And then Golden State gonna be in the house, man. It's gonna be kind of, you play in this environment, man. Tell us what the Bay, everybody talk about the New York Mets and the Yankee Subway Series, man. Tell us about this Bay Series. What's that like?
It's no away game.
So
each game is a home game.
Everybody coming up the road, and then when Sac go down, everybody
gonna be down there, bro. But they've been dying for this for a long time. That area, the Bay Area, has been dying for this rivalry, for them to play in the playoffs eventually, because Sac ain't been in the playoffs in forever.
Right.
But it's gonna be a good rivalry, and it add on to it that Mike Brown and Steve Kerr, coaches, like just the whole dynamic of it. Matt working up in Sacramento, calling the games. He played on both teams. Like, it's a lot going on. I'm excited. And we actually gonna be there the first game, so it's gonna be dope.
When the house, y'all gonna be in the house?
We're gonna be in the house. Game 1.
You rocking the Golden State jersey?
Matter of fact, I'm glad you said that.
Stop.
Glad you said that. I got to call E.
Oh my God.
I got to get one.
God.
I want a Draymond jersey too, because I want Draymond got to be a bully this series.
Oh, he do.
He got to, because Sabonis would give him a good 30.
What is the key matchup what's the key matchups that you're looking at? What is your favorite matchup in this matchup?
Oh, bro, I really got 2. If Steph got to guard Fox, that's gonna be and if Fox got that's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be popular.
Steph got to guard Fox, he got the ball a lot. Fox got to guard Steph coming off screens and shit.
His movement.
He got the stamina to do both. And Sabonis.
And Draymond?
Can Draymond keep his focus? Because Sabonis gonna get his shots. You know what? He gonna get his shots. Draymond might get some tough calls. They need Draymond on the court.
You put Draymond or you put Mooney on him. You put Mooney on big fella?
You put Looney on there just to give Draymond a break.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think Sabonis will cook Looney.
Think so?
I think Sabonis will cook Looney.
I think their work rate is right there, Stag. I like the way both of them work. Obviously, Sabonis is a better passer, consolidator, but it's
it's gonna be a good series, bro. What about you though?
Hold on, I gotta ask you one more. From each team, who are your sleepers that ain't nobody talking about that's gonna come off that bench and help each team? Give me one from Sac and give me one from Golden State.
Okay.
Because Wiggins is back.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Gary Payton Jr. is back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got them dogs. Poole going into the playoffs looking really good, Stat.
Yeah.
Who are these hidden gems that you think from each team Malik Monk is a walking bucket. Real shit. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna go further with them. I'm gonna go Mitchell.
Ooh. I like Lil Mitchell too, man. I like his defensive presence, bro.
They gonna need that.
They gonna need that.
They gonna need that, especially coming off the bench and I got Poole on the other end. I think if Poole can have some big games, this series ain't gonna be close. Oh, wow. If he can have some 30 games and Steph get the 30-point game, they got a good chance of walking this series, probably without losing.
I gotta say this.
Give it to me.
My favorite, the dopest series I'm looking to is the Cleveland New York Knicks.
Solid. That's solid.
Listen, the narrative that Donovan Mitchell almost ended up as a Knick, do you see how he's transformed? Like, Cleveland was already on another path of creating this crazy. Shout to JB too, man. JB don't get enough notoriety.
Thanks.
He's had these kids, he had these young men, my bad. He had these young men playing like on another level before he even got there. I love the kid Garland. I love young Mobley. I didn't like Kevin Love leaving, man. I thought K Love fit perfectly in there, man.
They needed that.
He needed that little off the man. I thought he fit perfectly in there, man. Man, it hurt me when he left there. But getting Donovan Mitchell, man, I watched him in Utah and what he was doing for Utah, and it was going unspoken. Nobody was saying, man, Donovan Mitchell was doing some incredible shit in Utah, and it went under the radar. And what he's doing in fucking Cleveland, man, it's not surprising because I've seen him hit big shots. I've seen him carry the team. I've seen him go, 7 minutes, 4 minutes in a row where he just going crazy, right? So, man, listen, and he ain't even in no MVP talks, which is weird, but
crazy.
This is going to be a crazy series because, to me, New York's strength is that they play hard and they coming at your ass
Brunson.
for 48 minutes. Brunson is better than what we giving him credit. We don't put him on those levels, but I think he's proven night in, night out, at least through the regular season, even when he was in Dallas, he's been consistent to be that player that he is. And, with the emergence, obviously you got Randall. He's not had some time to rest that ankle. Man, you got Quickly coming into his own. Quickly might be sixth man. I got Malcolm Brogdon, but Quickly is one of them deals to where he can come in and change the series, man. I'm looking forward to this Nick Cash series. That's going to be watch TV. That's going to be popcorn TV.
So who your players is going to make impact off the bench?
You know what? Like I said, Quickly. I'm watching Quickly
Quickly can get 30 in a heartbeat.
He can. And Obi Toppin, man. Obi Toppin got another level to him that I think he just flirting with. I know it's a lot of pieces over there. RJ Barrett gonna be big for this series. We ain't really heard his name in a lot of stuff, man.
Can Mobley come out of his shell?
Can Mobley gonna have to come out of his shell? You know what I'm saying? He's Randall. He got the Randall matchup.
Yeah.
He's got to either balance that matchup or come out. He can't come like on his heels, man. He cannot be on his heels this whole tournament, man. This whole series. He's gonna have to come out, and they're gonna have to play. I'm looking for Garland to have a breakout. I think Garland is one of these guys where you start looking at Donovan Mitchell and giving him so much attention that Garland can give you a 50 ball. He can give you a 40 ball. You know what I'm saying? Man, this is gonna be it right here. I love all the matchups and probably the most anticipated playoffs with so many different narratives. But this popcorn TV right here between the Knicks and the Cavs.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good series.
Straight up. How you see the matchup, man, with the Grizzlies and the Lakers?
I want to say the Lakers, man, so bad, but just the inconsistency of AD, I said, like we talked about Braun, he just looked gassed, and I think, the scouting reports that people put on him are starting to affect him, at his age. I just don't see them having enough energy and having enough dogs to deal with Grind City, dog. Memphis is just a different team. They cocky, they confident. You know what I'm saying? They heard all the talk. Everybody been saying, y'all ain't done nothing yet. Y'all ain't done nothing yet. Well, this is a big step. Knocking the Lakers out first round, this is a big step for them, and I guarantee you they're gonna be focused and ready, but I don't see the Lakers having enough energy to beat them, in the series right now.
Really?
Yeah, no, I don't.
I like Memphis in this series too, but I've been that older player that's been motivated off of the naysayers and the can't do's and we're older and all this other shit. AD has taken another step in these last 15 to 20 games to
Crazy.
me. I actually think that they should go through him more. I actually think that the offense should go through him. He should initiate. They trap him now. Move. Bron, get you some spot up. 2s and 3s. Get you some cuts going to the basket, some easy ones, stuff like this. But I think that they're a program to do, and just like I had to remind myself that I was watching a 7 and 8 seed playing each other.
It looked like it.
It looked like 7 and 8. Nobody looked polished, or nobody looked like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? So, I say that to say that if it was a team that could, because Bron comes with so much star power, and he does have so much experience that we think that, at least one of these games, he's going to go in the booth, right? He's going to come out with the 10-0, right? I'm expecting that, right?
Right.
So if it's one team that can beat, I think, give you at least a scare, is this team. Just because of their star power and if they can get it going, because they still got a young enough superstar in Anthony Davis that can carry you and get 40 and 20 and be that menace to where he getting 5 blocks. The Jared Jackson Jr. and Anthony Davis matchup is the key matchup to me.
Is Steven Adams back?
No, he's out for the series.
Now that's big.
See, that's what I'm saying.
That's big.
And then two, what we're not talking about is that new Lakers. The new Lakers, the Vanderbilts, the Beasles, the Beasley, the D'Angelo Russells. You know what I'm saying? And Russell, he's confident around this time. He got a lot of confidence in himself. Yeah, man, the Lakers are scary, but I don't know if they can put it together. But I like their pieces. Beasley and Vanderbilt alone make them tougher, scrappier, gets them extra second, third options, and then being able to and then. Memphis got those boys over there, Tyus Jones is probably the backup of the year. Like, I don't know why we don't talk about with him 6-man. He's probably one, he can start on some teams, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it's going to be a fun matchup to watch. I think Memphis actually takes it, though.
I mean, in what?
In 6.
Yeah.
So Desmond Bane has to wear a special shoe for his toe, and they are LeBron's. And it's kind of, I want to get your views on the unspoken rule and, obviously, our generation is a totally different, generation, but we're speaking on today in the current. What's your views on, he got to get I guess there wasn't no other shoes in the world that can do this special shit.
Well, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure if he can do it in that shoe, he can do it in other shoes.
So, you know what? These are LeBron's. Do you have an issue with your teammate wearing the opposition and who we get ready to go into playoff battle with or against, wearing their shoes?
I do, bro. I do. I have a big problem with it because that's just some mental shit with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have friends that I hung out with, like Al Harrington, all summer. But during the season, when we get ready to play them, we ain't talking the day before the game when he get in town. We probably, what's up, bro, I'm in town, but we ain't hanging together now. We'll hang the night after the game. But before the game, we not talking or nothing. Even in the Big Three. Man, I was about to go to blows. But as soon as the game over, I'm with him. So I'm saying that to say, no, bro. I'm not having nothing of the opposing team, nothing related to them, haven't talked to them. No, I want them to know that his beef is up, all the way up. So wearing the shoes is the wrong thing to do because you're sending a message. Whether you know it or not, Bron walk out there and see you with his shoes on. In his mind, I got him. He's a fan, right? And I even have my own shoe, and I had fans on other teams. And I knew once I saw him shaking my hand, bro, what's up? What you doing out? Yeah, I got a good, easy 10 points on him because he more worried about hanging out with me than guard me. Wear shoes, and Bron gonna give you 100 points. Trust me, don't do it. That's how I feel.
That's the psychic of it.
That's how I feel, big bro.
I mean, that's the psychic of it.
Straight
You
up.
know what's crazy, man? I'll probably, during the let me go ahead and start. So I would never be in like another man's space. You know what I'm saying? Like if Jack come in and how he got to prepare his music and being wild, like I play with some wild cats, right? And what I had to learn is that everybody prepares differently and we're gonna wear whatever, right? Some guys will wear their jewelry and have it out and be doing, I gotta worry about Kevin first, right?
Yeah.
Now we get in the playoffs, everything in the playoffs, we tighten up. Everybody in this room, it gets tightened up from the coaches. Like, playoffs come, all the extra fat gets trimmed because it can't be no distractions. That one distraction that you let the ball go out of bounds, or that one possession you were supposed to do something and you didn't do it might cost you the series. So I've never gotten in a guy's space to where to where I was really like adamant about certain things. Now, if what he's doing is affecting us by wearing or doing some shit, then obviously we got to address it. But it would probably give me motivation. Like, man, you man, this bitch ass new shoes out here, man. And I'll be on that. I wouldn't be sitting there thinking that. I actually say that, like, yeah, you got a guard code. You out here with code, like, like my generation, it was an unspoken rule. And then everybody, we revered Mike. Mike is king of kings. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about over our era, right? Yeah. But I would never think that Shaq would come out there with some Jordans on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like an unspoken rule. Or Shaq show up with Ewins on. Yeah. Or Elijah Wands. Like, we're not doing that. Like, everybody knew that. And then when you got your own shoe, that says something about who you are. And then when you saw somebody in your shoe, it's like, just what Jack said. Oh, yeah. The mental part of you being in someone's product is mean you support that person. Not only that, you're a fan. You probably gonna want me to sign these apps. Like, that whole...
Straight up.
So in that, man, my moves are reflecting that. Man, I'm going through, you going through, like, you seeing him different now. You going through him. Like, when you go to bang that motherfucker, this morning, like it's a whole mental like dominance about that. You know what I'm saying? That you can't really explain. But to be in that moment and see a motherfucker like riding dick like that, you're like, damn, like we're gonna say something.
When somebody came to you for the game, I know how you be. You be in your zone.
I'm not even.
And they go, yo, KG. Can we work out together in the summer?
No.
Boy, I know you be like,
not even that, yo.
You don't get your bitch ass away from me,
not
dog.
Not even that, dog. I'll be shocked that the niggas actually talking to me. Like, real shit. I hate to say this like this, but man, we really looked at it like war, yo.
Straight up.
Like, we all was Spurs, bro. Like, I was like, man, all them teams you could have went to, you went to the fucking Spurs, Falcons. I was just
corny ass niggas.
Then we might even. What's up, Jack? What's up? Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
And it's cool. It's all right, cool. And then if it go down, he got somebody, I got his man. Like it be man. Listen, the art of war is a real thing in professional sports. And a competition, when it's dog on dog, it's gotta go like this. It's beast on beast.
Only one way. Bro,
this is what it is. And if you ain't built for this, you can't be out here. So, I say that to say it's a respect that comes with everything, but also it's another, like if he show up with another shoe with that same procedure in that shoe and it ain't Bron, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying?
So some more context on that. One of your former teammates, Tyus Jones, obviously on the Grizzlies now, he's trying to kind of uphold that mentality and he isn't feeling Bane doing the LeBron shoe.
I knew it was one.
And listen, it's probably a lot more, but don't want to actually say it or don't want to actually have that, because you want to support your man too. And guess what? If this may help you shoot better, then let's get it. Man, fuck Bron.
But we gonna keep it funky with him.
Nah, you don't.
Bro, if you can find another shoe, bro, I ain't even lie, you should.
Right,
dog.
Bro. Fuck this nigga. We at this nigga. Woo. Like you gotta,
straight
you know what I'm
up.
saying? Like you gotta maybe put that in him, but I don't know. We should ask Bang. That's what I'm saying. We should ask Bang.
It's up, bro.
Hey, big fella, you man? Go ahead, ask Nike. If they can do it with the Bron, they can do it with the, Man, I shoot 60% of these. You know what? Keep wearing them up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I guarantee Brooks ain't gonna have on no Brons.
Right. This is gonna be a fun matchup, dog. It's gonna be a bunch of bullshit in this too. Look for the antics. Look for all the antics and all the mental games to be played. Bro, listen, another one we not talking about, bro, Phoenix and the Clippers. Bro.
You know why we not talking about it, though?
Why we not talking about it?
No PG.
Man, it's Kawhi, though. Man, we forget how great Kawhi was about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, not too long ago.
But we see this series, KG, Booker, George, Kawhi, KD.
It's a steamroll.
Oh, we could have got that.
KD undefeated.
He ain't no, eh?
We could have got that, though.
Yeah.
But who got to step up for the
Clippers? Yeah, we're going right into it. Listen, man, Chris Paul is the dark horse in this. I'm expecting Devin Booker to be Devin Booker. I'm expecting KD to be KD. They're gonna be primaries of the offense, right? But ain't nobody talking about Chris Paul. They talking about DeAndre Ayton. They talking about Booker. And they talking about KD. You know what Chris Paul doing in the corner? He gonna get probably the 4th or 5th best defender. Oh man, shit. Chris Paul good enough to cook Nah. You still got to put he's smart enough to manipulate, get fouls. Chris Paul is probably a dark horse that no one's got in no narratives. Think how good Chris Paul is, real shit.
Legend.
Knows the game, Knows anticipation. He knows how to, like point guards like Rondo, point guards like Stockton, Isaiah. They would manipulate. Like Mark Jackson, great manipulate. Like Magic, they know how to manipulate not only the plays but fouls and
pace.
How to pace it, how the refs are calling the touching versus whatever. They in the refs' ear, they politic. Like he knows how to actually get all that off and put them in early foul trouble and early shoot, like stuff like this that most people ain't even paying attention to. But man, I like the Clippers.
If Phoenix wins this series, Chris Paul has to be the fourth option.
He's going to be the fourth.
He has to be put.
Good.
He got to be, because you got to give Ayton that love. You know, Booker and KD gonna be solid. They got to be the stars, but you got to give that inside presence, that love. As you know, you don't throw him no bones. He ain't gonna do nothing on the other end, and that's where you need Ayton for them to be successful on the other end, getting all them rebounds, controlling the paint, being big in the paint. But like you already know, if you don't throw that big man them bones running up and down that court, he ain't gonna do nothing on the other end.
Nothing. Do the Clippers got a chance to win a game in this series?
Yeah, because they got a deep team. And I think Powell can come. He can step in for PG and have a big game. Powell plays hard. You know, KD and the Book ain't the best defenders, so they can get their shit off. And you know, Kawhi gonna come. He gonna shoot that motherfucker every time. You know what I mean? What can Bone Highland do? What can Zubac do? Yeah. You know, they got a pretty deep team. You know, Batum, all them. So we'll see what happens.
Who you got in the series? Phoenix?
Man, I ain't going against the kid, KD.
In what?
Probably 5. Ooh, yeah, no PG. No PG, though. I think that's the big difference for me without having Paul George. Because Paul George is going to make Booker work. Facts. And you know, if he make him work like that, his offense going to come down a little bit, but he ain't got shit.
And then I'm expecting them two to balance each other out, right?
Exactly.
Ooh, that Kawhi KD finna be watch TV.
Kawhi has to go dumb. He got to be Toronto. He got to be Toronto Kawhi. But do he still have that? After all, you know, the games he's missed, and I don't know if he got that. I don't know if he got it.
Kawhi can still get 50?
I don't think so. I think he can give you a good 35, close to 40. I don't think he got it.
He can't give you a 40 ball?
He can give you 40 ball. He ain't got no 50 ball.
He can't give you a 50 ball?
I don't think Kawhi got no 50 ball.
If he can give you you don't think he can get a 50 ball?
I just don't see, I don't, in the playoffs, right now, I just don't see Kawhi giving a 50 ball in the playoffs. I don't think he got it. A 40, yeah, he can get a 40.
45?
And especially with Paul out there. With Paul out there and not all the attention on him, he probably can get a 50. But a 50 with just him, with no Paul George, with most of the attention on him in the playoffs against a team like Phoenix, he ain't gonna get that. He ain't gonna get that.
KD still get 50?
Yeah, KD can
still get 50.
Yeah, you know.
And what team has to make a deep run in the playoffs?
You know what?
Or they get broken up, or you break this whole thing up, or you take it in another direction.
So I'm gonna have to go with.
You can go with 2 teams too. You can go with multiple teams. Give me your first 2. Off the top. What you think? I know you thinking.
Denver.
Ooh, word. Because we not seen this about what, 6 years? How long that shit been together? About 6, 7 years?
For a minute.
We're talking a 2-time MVP that, you know.
Man, fuck all that. We not seeing this whole shit like Portland. I'm tired of watching this Portland shit, man. Man, shit. I don't know nobody want to say it, man. Come on, man. I'm a trailblazer. I'm watching Dame. I love the Trailblazers. I'm a fan. I'm a historian. Got to give me something different, baby. Come on now, baby. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Dame, got to get out of there.
Yeah, man. It's time for Dame. I want to see you on another, you know what I'm saying? But, man, same thing with Denver. We not watched this for like 5 years.
Something got to give, bro. So if they don't win this year, like all that shit, Murray and Jokic, I gotta scrap that.
Start it over.
You gotta scrap.
Porter Jr.
You gotta move one of them.
Ooh.
And I doubt it's gonna be Jokic. You know what I'm saying? I doubt it's gonna be Jokic. Whatever you can pull a move for Murray and a Dame.
Ooh.
Get Dame over there with Jokic. See what I'm saying? Like, that'll be crazy.
Ooh.
That'll be crazy.
Who you got in the East? Who you think, if they don't win this, you gonna see some major movements?
Miami.
Ooh,
they need to make some moves.
Yeah, they do.
They need to figure that out. They need to figure that
It's
out.
about our third, this what is our third year on that same little station they've been on?
Yeah, I would say Philly, but I just think they got something that'll work. They're gonna pay James with Morey being in Philly and all that. I don't think James going nowhere.
I think Maxey got the chance to make some real bread. They get Maxey some bread?
I think Morey, Maxey gonna get some bread, but I think Morey's loyal to James.
They together?
That's just like he left and went to Philly. James go to Philly. Like I just think they got a great relationship.
I've been hearing some like snippets of James saying that he might go back to Houston.
He got roots in Houston. He got businesses in Houston. I think he still lives in Houston in the summertime. So I think that'll be dope for the city. I don't know how dope it'll be for the team.
Right, it was.
He ain't gonna fit in good with that team.
I about to say the end of that shit was toxic at the end, bro. That shit, you know what I'm saying? You don't see it happening?
Because that's not the team for him. Unless he just laying down.
Right. How much you think James got left?
Well, James, he got some hoop left.
Think so?
I mean, he just led the league in assists.
I asked this for P, man. James still get 40?
Nah. He gonna get, because he's a 25 and 12 player now. He get 25 and 12 assists. He's a real point guard now.
He's a real distributor.
And I think he liked that because he don't need that much energy to play that spot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He's distributor, right?
I think he liked that.
He's gonna have to go in the booth too one time in one of these series.
Not one time.
No, James Harden's gonna have a predominant series where we. You're
gonna have to see some Houston.
Straight up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He might have to go for like a high 30 or something, bro. He still got that? Damn, he can't get you 30, 35?
He can get you 30, but it's just like the shit he got to deal with on the other end. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got some shit in that East that he got to deal with. He got to see, big bro. Yeah. At that point guard spot, he got to see a lot of business.
Holiday. Straight at that.
He probably the best defender in the game right now.
Smart, Brogdon, Holiday. Yeah, that East got some dogs at the point. Yeah, Young.
Smart, Marcus Smart.
Right, Murray.
Like, it's...
I'm up here thinking about the East.
He got to deal with it,
right.
bro.
Yeah.
He got to deal with it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
That's a good, I think Philly, man, I was thinking, before you went, I was thinking Philly. And then, the Lakers. I think the Lakers, bro. I think the Lakers, I don't think you can give the Laker fans a repeat of this. The Lakers now had 2 years now to, you know what I mean?
Well, you barely made it.
You scratching, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I think we put them at another level of y'all supposed to be right? Yeah, I don't think you can give the Laker fans and the NBA fans another dose of this. I don't think we're gonna sit back and wait. We're gonna give next year. I think AD's showing he could be that player, but it took him like 25, 30 games to get here, right? Mm-hmm. Like, Bron don't look like he's into this, bro. I'm just being honest.
Kyrie Downs?
Huh?
Kyrie Downs?
Yeah, I don't know. Right. I don't know if Kyrie Downs, man.
Kyrie into
with those two?
Yes.
Man, that changes the whole narrative. You got what? That makes the needle jump. That makes the needle jump.
Bron get 2 more rings, Kyrie get that?
Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
He get 1?
Man, do Kyrie take a cut to come to the Lakers?
He gonna have to.
Man, that's a lot. And then shit. You want to say if that works, but then the pieces. You know what I liked about the trade? I like the. I'm not even going to attempt to say his name, but the Japanese kid. I don't want to disrespect his name. How you say his name? Hachimura. I like Hachimura. I love Beasley, and I love Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
I think they got some pieces. What's the young white kid? I'm sorry.
Reeves.
Austin Reeves is playing with a confidence on another level. D'Angelo Russell, he's confident. I like the pieces they got in L.A. I just don't know if you got to continue to add. And I think if you put a Kyrie in the mix of this, man, that changes the narrative of the West. The Lakers jump.
Yeah.
The Lakers jump quick. Ooh, Lord have mercy. But that's so many variables, bro. That's so many variables. Man, I'm gonna be honest, man. My when we got the first place seed, it was obviously a goal the whole year that Flip put in our kind of our radar, but it was the way we went about it. We had Sam Cassell, Latrell Sprewell, we had Irvin Johnson, we had different pieces, Gary Trent. We had pieces on our team in which we thought matched up with some of the goals we were setting for ourselves. And then when we actually got there, we made it, and then we looked at Denver as a young, hungry team, but Sam Cassell was walking us through this. No, we finna da-da-da with them, we finna da-da. And he had been through so many series that he was giving us confidence on playing it out. Denver's gonna give us a little run, but they don't have nothing, and then we're gonna beat them like this. Then we're gonna then we gotta play Sacco, we gotta play, like he was just walking us through this. And that's when I really value the veteran. That's when I looked at the veteran to stand up, not the coaches, not the organization, but the veterans that has been through it. They navigated us through that whole shit. No, we was never worried at no point in time. We knew that Denver was a very good team, but we wasn't threatened at no point. And I actually thought we was gonna win that bitch in 04. I thought I was gonna, man, if Sam don't mess his hip up and we don't go through all that, man, we give ourselves a good chance against LA because we played well against the Lakers. Obviously, Shaq and Cole was a monster, but yeah, them other pieces, they were just pieces, you know what I'm saying? What about you? Shit, but Phoenix was rocking too, though. That's when...
Yeah, Tony Parker was getting cooked.
That's when
like
Steph,
I always say,
that's
that
when
whole...
Steph,
Yeah.
That's Steph.
Tony Parker was getting cooked by every point guard that year. Speedy Claxton saved us. I don't know why they don't talk about Speedy Claxton and give him his props, bro. Tony Parker was damn near on the bench every fourth quarter because Steph was frying him. Jason Kidd was frying him.
Oof.
I'm just talking about the whole playoffs, but I get to Phoenix series. I was excited to be in the playoffs. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? But I knew, like going in my mind, big bro, I knew that they was gonna fuck over me. Like I just, in my mind. So before we even won it,
Who?
The Spurs.
Oh.
So going into the playoffs,
Define fuck over you.
Wasn't gonna pay me.
So you wasn't, okay.
Before the playoffs even started, I'm already thinking about summer.
Okay.
I had a great year. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't playing at the beginning of the season. Now I'm starting to the point where I'm the second or third averaging lead scorer on the team till we got the best record in the league. But y'all got to see me this summer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's on my mind. But I see how they fucking me, how Pop taking me out the game in certain situations, or I make a mistake, he yank me out, trying to fuck with me mentally. So when the playoffs came, I ate all that shit. I just went to work, wasn't paying no attention to all that. And I was able to play good, but I was excited to be in the playoffs because not only was I in the playoffs, I was at home. I was in Texas.
Facts.
So all my family could drive, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a chance to see me play in the playoffs.
Dope.
And to win that motherfucker in San Antonio was a great feeling, you know what I'm saying? Because what I went through to get to the league. Broke both my feet, tried out for 18 NBA teams, got cuffed by damn near everybody, went overseas. And my third year, I'm getting the chip, you know what I'm saying? So that was a different feeling, and I'm glad I was able to get it early in my career because, you know what I'm saying, you get that motherfucker early in your career, you might not ever get back to the finals the rest of your career. So I was lucky to say I played in the West Conference Finals a couple times and won the championship early.
That's dope. That's a dope-ass story.
Fuck the Spurs, though.
Yeah, take me back to them Golden State days, man, when y'all listen, bro, a lot of people don't want to talk about this.
You supposed to be there with us. We don't go there.
We ain't gonna.
Yeah.
This is about y'all, man. It's about y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? The young Golden State Warriors, you know what I'm saying? Going into, how much confidence did y'all have going into the Dallas series? And prior to that series, what was y'all record like that year? Because you played each other 4 times. Do you remember? Do you recall what y'all,
I think we beat the shit out of them all 4 times.
Oh, wow. So y'all was already confident,
Yeah,
eh?
if we didn't beat them 4, we beat them 3 out of 4. You know what I'm saying? And, that was Don Nelson. Every time we played them, it was like his championship game.
Oh, yeah, because Nelly was personal.
He was beefing with them, right? He was suing them at the time. He was, he was suing Mark Cuban for money or something like that time. So they was beefing.
Oh, wow.
So when we was getting ready to play them in the playoffs, his whole attitude was, I don't give a fuck about nothing. We have to beat them. Afterwards, let me tell you, I'm gonna get to that. After what happened after this, he basically said he don't even care about the season after that.
Oh, wow.
This is my championship.
Oh, wow.
We have to beat them. They played his whole style.
Yeah.
He drafted Dirk. I think he was there when they drafted Dirk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he had so many connections to that team. He had built that whole team.
So he knew how to break it
Bro,
down.
he knew
the chinks in the armor.
He gave me Dirk's the playbook of Dirk and how to guard him. Though. Wow. And he won MVP that year.
You know what's crazy? They didn't get out the first round. And up until that point, no player has ever won MVP and never got out the first round. And that's that Cuban effect. Not to take anything away from him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you still got to play 82. You know what I mean? Everything is earned. But man, I had a real issue with that. You know, as everybody did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we all been in those talks. We all been right there. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you this.
We ate all their food, bro.
Lord.
They couldn't come in the lunchroom. It's only, Stackhouse, came in the lunchroom and grabbed him some food and ran out of there every now and then. You know what I'm saying? He was the only one really getting buckets and going, you know what I'm saying? He was stepping up. But the rest of the team don't come in the lunchroom. Matter of fact, come buy our food and walk out. Wow. That's what it was. Wow. The whole series. We went there and won game 1 in Dallas. And
I want to throw this side note in here. This is when small ball is implemented.
Yeah.
And it's fucking up the league.
Yeah.
And it's fucking up the league because the bigs can't play with the pace, and you got to have one big. The league has been built off of 2 bigs, and those 2 bigs usually bring the pain and form this wall in the paint. Yeah. If you don't have one of those bigs in there, your defense is damn near shot from a strategic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Lord, when he put small ball in, now you have bigs having to guard threes, twos, slashers. He listen. You know what slashers know how to do? Slash. You know how big. Bigs don't know how to guard a slasher. Do you sag? Do I deny? What do I do? So guess what? If you don't teach the big how to guard a slasher, he can. The first quarter, I got to bring a 2 or 3 in here. Now you're giving up offensive rebounding. Yeah. Now he's 6'8". Guess what he's not going to do? He's not going to shrink no time soon. So when the ball go up, and there's 3 6'8" motherfuckers here, get your 6'5", 6'2", 6'4", guards, 2 guards, right? Because they got to chase y'all. Guess what? Now he not quit slashing, and he's back up. He's posted up now.
That's what Don Nelson gonna do as soon as he see it.
Small ball fucked up the league from a how do we guard this? And then if you figured it out, it was 3 years. Don Nelson's out the league. Y'all spoiler. Like don't nobody know what small ball did, dog. It fucked the whole thing up. Yeah. It cut the whole. Hold on. Do I get more 4s or do I get more 3s? Like real shit. Then analytics come in here. Analytics fucked us all up. Don't take the 2 no more. He loved 3s. Yeah. And that jog into the 3, that little sag 3, that's his favorite.
That's my shit.
Pull that motherfucker. That shit gonna hold that motherfucker. I said, man, Joe, like, I'm saying that to say the context that not only did you have the Bible to Dirk and how to lock it up, but y'all had small ball, and no one was prepared for that.
We had dogs, too.
Yeah.
Like
BD.
Steve Nash.
Yeah.
BD had 30 points the first game in Dallas, bro. I'm talking about, I'm on the court, but I'm like this. I don't even want the ball, bro. I'm enjoying watching you fry these motherfuckers on national TV for game 1, the number 1 seed in the league. They had nothing for us, bro. And we got kicked out 2 out of the 6 games in the series, and still 1 and 6.
Damn.
I gave him 33 in game 7. Damn. The game 6. Game 6 to send him home. Gave him 33, sent him home. Yeah. But see, we had the blueprint. You know, we had a team full of dogs, bro. Me, BD, Al, Matt, Monte.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we was just hungry, bro. We were already counted out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think we won like 16 out of our last 21 games to make the playoffs, some shit like that.
Yeah, that crazy run.
You had to make a run in order
to make it, yeah.
You had to say you made the run, which is after you get traded mid-season.
Yeah, I got traded mid-season, suspended 7 games.
Facts. When
I first got there for the shootout at strip club, when I first got there. So I missed 7 games as soon as I get there. But we go on the road. We start off shady because we didn't have no camaraderie. I'm going to tell y'all when the team clicked. We all met up in my crib and smoked. Over after that. After practice, we all met up in my crib. We was like, man, how we going to turn this shit around? Me, BD, Matt, Jay, Rich, Monte, Al, we all sat in my crib and burned some and talked, man, how we gonna turn this shit around?
Turned it around.
And BD said the craziest shit ever, and that shit stick with all of us. This nigga BD say, big rooting for us. We all looking at him, he's like, and Pac too. We was like,
yeah, y'all niggas was high.
Look, that's Diddy, no. If you know Baron Davis, he say shit like that, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we all crying, laughing and shit, but that all stuck with us like, You know what I'm saying? Like, we think about that moment. That's when it clicked. We all laughing and shit and high and shit. But after that, we went on a run, bro.
Yeah, y'all did.
We went on a run.
Right.
From that moment.
And Nelly was the type of coach for that type of team.
Bro, after we beat Dallas, me and Nelly stayed at the same building.
Facts.
He had the whole roof, right? So he tells us to come up to a spot.
You already know what time it is.
We celebrating like we won the chip.
Championship, right.
Me and Matt hit the door. Hey, Jack, go in the back. Woody Harrelson and Owen Wilson back there rolling doobies.
Oh, wow.
At his spot. That was our coach, dog. We get our last drug test in Utah for the second round.
It's all certified, by the way. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
He meet me and BD when we come out the locker room with our pink slip. He giving us high fives. He know what time it is. We ain't gotta hide it. Dog, we love Nelly, bro.
Shout out to Don Nelson.
Yeah, man. And if you're in Hawaii, he's in Maui right now. He has his own strand called Maui Wowie.
Nelly Weed.
Yeah, Nelly Kush. Go get it.
Go fuck with him. Shout out to Nelly. Be out there soon.
The Don.
He was one of one, yo. My favorite Don Nelson story, he show up to the joint, boy. He got the whole beer in here, boy. He coaching the All-Star game. So look, guys.
Cigars.
Man, he was drinking a Miller High Life while he was talking about what's about to go on. Cole got the, look, we look up, Cole got the 1, 2, 3 hot packs on the right arm, 3 hot packs on the left arm.
All-Star?
In the All-Star game. This how he's sitting on the thing listening to Don Nelson.
He finna get me.
We all ain't even, hold on, whoa. Boy, what you about to do? Boy, we just bust out laughing. Nelly drinking beer, laughing with it. Listen, you remember them niggas came back from 25 and beat us? That was Nelly. Man, who you got who you got coming out on top of all this whole series, or this whole thing, dog? This whole playoffs. Who you got top of, who king of the hill? Hoisting the trophy and
reliable.
Basically your finals MVP.
My finals MVP. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I got the Warriors winning it. I got the Warriors winning it. And I got Steph as the MVP.
Ooh.
But if I had to pick somebody who name is gonna be ringing, even if he don't win the championship, it's Ja Morant. I think he's gonna make some noise, and all the shit that's been said about him, you know, I think this is his time to shut everybody up. I've been in a situation like that, you know what I'm saying, where everybody just talking about you because they get a chance to kick you while you down, and you make a mistake. We all make mistakes. Giving all this money as a youngster, I made mistakes. So, but they try to make it seem like the world is over. So I'm glad he get a chance to redeem himself. And I think he's gonna do that with flying colors this playoff series. You know, we root for the underdogs, man.
No doubt. Shout out to Ja, man. I'm curious to see what type of run he has too. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's a good ass question. God damn.
Who you got winning it?
Man, this gonna sound crazy, but man, Joe, Phoenix, bro.
How that sound crazy?
Because
in the back of all our mind, we want to say that.
Listen, I want to say Phoenix is gonna see Milwaukee again, but I really want the Seas to win this, bro. Bro, I'm watching the narrative. You know, I like to think that one of my superpowers is being able to catch rhythm and catch style and how shit flow, right? Man, it's nothing better than a greater narrative than, to me. You know, obviously I want the Seas to win it. I'm being biased, but I think they've done enough throughout the whole year to get to a certain year. But I'm watching also how Milwaukee is moving. Milwaukee is moving at a different rate. I'm watching Brook Lopez and Drew Holiday's play is just on another level. I'm just saying it, you know what I'm saying? I'm worried about the Middleton, question mark, right? But I'm just watching in the line. I'm watching the Seas make a similar balance, you know what I'm saying? Tatum ain't as fiery, but man, Jay Brown is doing his thing, so I'm just up in the air. But when I sit back and watch it, man, I'm just waiting on Phoenix to get it. And when they click, boom, 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 you know, it's gonna be ugly or what the possibilities is. And I'm just reaching here, yo. I got a motherfucker like Devin Booker or Chris Paul being the MVP, and that's the narrative, you know what I'm saying? Because they gonna need a KD to beat up Milwaukee or something like that. But man, Phoenix, Milwaukee finals, Phoenix Celtics finals. Yeah, if that's the case, then I'm going Tatum. You know what I'm saying? Somebody or Jay Brown or something like. it's a bunch of dope narratives here that I think is gonna come out of this. But yeah, we'll see. Lord, listen, to every player in the NBA, let me tell y'all something. Yes, it's gonna hurt. Yes, you're gonna hurt.
Yeah.
You're gonna hurt more than hurt. That's why they got Tylenol, that's why they got Advil, that's why they got all this other shit, right? You're gonna hurt. And when you go hard, yes, it's gonna hurt a little more. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. This is the professional ranks. This is what the top is. But guess what? When you get to that game and you gotta make that rotation and that talk is loud, swings, yeah, that's what this is. The fuck y'all thought this was? This ain't that walk down, come up here, do that. Nah, this ain't none of that. This the top, bro. In the top, it's gonna hurt. In the top, you gonna limp. In the top, you gonna play hurt. And you gonna have to gain your respect. You know what I'm saying? To every nigga out here playing, to every cat out here playing their ass off, you gotta do that. That's what's expected. We're not finna give you flowers for something you're supposed to do. This is part of being a professional. Nah, man, I'm seeing niggas hit niggas on the, man, when we start swinging on each other at the bench, bro.
The other team.
Hey, bro, come
we
on,
don't
man.
fight each other, bro.
Come on, bro. Man, the league got to get a big brother perspective in this, and we got to get a big brother, I don't even know what to call it. We got to get a big brother system in here to teach the narrative, or to be able to teach culture, to teach how to be a professional. Nobody don't want that in there, though, because when I'm teaching you something, I'm going to teach you how to be 100% a whole king, how to stand on your crown and how to leverage it. That's why they ain't going to let us in here. Because what I'm going to give you, I ain't going to just give you no basketball shit. I'm going to talk about this imagination when it comes to the CBA and how to grow your shit and how to control your movement. Nah, them Jews, they don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm being honest with what I'm saying here. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Being a professional, bro, this is what it is. All this shit I'm talking about, you can go ask any vet that's not did it. He gonna add on to what I'm saying. But yeah, newsflash, this is the top, and this is what it is to be on top. Straight up, this ain't none of that other shit. This ain't China. Respect to the other leagues. But the NBA is only what? It's only 400 of us. 420 if it's right. Feel me?
Yeah.
Like 500 now? 450?
450.
Man, come on, man. Come on, man. It's only a chosen few, and that's earned. So, you know what I'm saying? And this ain't no entitled shit, bro. You got to earn that.
You know, I think a lot of players too, like, we say, like, if you ask us about people we played on the team with, I'll be like, man, we went to war together.
Facts.
A lot of times you ask these players, they know, they say, yeah, I played with him. We was on the same team. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't rock how we rocked with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was with each other as teammates more than we with our own family, right? So when we approach the games, like a lot of people that I play with, a lot of us was counted out and wasn't supposed to be here. So we have a different chip on our shoulder when we go out there. We going to war, bro. We trying to win. We trying to belittle you, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's our mind frame.
It is.
Kill or be killed. That was our mind frame. So they don't have that attitude now, dog. And that's why it's easy to see it. This is the stat that I saw the other day. First time in NBA history where every team has scored 80 points or more in every game.
Damn. Scoring is up, is what you're saying.
No defense. That's no competing. Defense is competing.
Well, the playoffs, you already know what time it is. Defense wins championships.
That's, you know what I'm saying? And defense is competing though. So they by them wanting more points and less defense, they want to take the competition out the game, bro. They want them to be friends. They want them to be hanging out together and working out in the summertime. That's what they want, and that's what the game has come to.
Damn.
All right, take it, let's close out.
Man, shit. We could have kept going on that. Hey, man, and that's certified. Let's get it. Whew. Good shit, bro.
Appreciate you
Good
having
shit.
me,
No
big
bullshit,
dog.
Lord. No bullshit. These are the BetMGM picks of the week. Let's get it. Man, the Hawks in Boston. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say that I got the C's for the series. But in this particular game, I got the C's at home. I think it's very important to come out and win this first game, establish home, establish dominance, establish play and pace. I think it's very important. It's vital. You know, I think it's very vital for the Celtics to come out and not give a young Hawks team that has confidence, has the players. Yeah, I think it's vital that they come out with a great game one to establish what the series is going to be. But I got the Celtics winning first game, and I got them winning the series. Listen, I see these two teams as very, very close to each other, and I'm not saying in personnel or anything like that, but just how they play and how. Yeah, I like both teams. I like Cleveland at home. I think Cleveland is a problem, just like I think New York is a problem at home. I think Cleveland plays well at home. Man, I think this series goes to seven games. I think, man, if New York can win a game in Cleveland, I think it changes the scope of the series. But I think in this series, each team wins at home. And this is going to be one of them ones. I got Cleveland winning the series. Ooh, but very, very close. Straight up.
You also got him in game 1, too?
Yeah, I do. Even though I think, in my mind, I'm looking at this like if Cleveland wins game 1, New York is that team, seeing Brunson and how he's been taking over games, how Randall has the potential to do some of the same thing. I think that if you get a third piece like I like the kid Grimes, man, the Quentin Grimes kid, man. Like, man, he's like a dark horse ain't nobody really speaking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like him. But at the end, man, I don't know if the Knicks got enough to beat that talented Cavs team. So yeah, I got the Cavs in this. Man, game 1, Warriors at Kings. This is gonna be much watched TV. This is gonna be a great series. I think this is a series of pace. The Warriors play like trash on the road, you know what I'm saying? But this is the playoffs, and they got pieces back. I like to think that they're the hunted, and they're gonna come in motivated. Yeah, I got this first game sack. A sack at home is gonna be a problem at home. I think it helps the narrative for them to win at home, and I think their crowd is gonna make a huge difference. That home crowd is gonna be a really big issue. And that we're not talking about. But yeah, I got the Kings. I got the Kings winning the first game. Sunday, hey. Yeah, Lakers, whew. Lakers playing the Grizzlies at the Grizzlies. I think it makes for great TV. And yeah, I think Memphis wins this first game, and I got Memphis in the for the series. I don't know if Bron and company has enough gas. I actually like Bron's company versus the team they started off with. I like Beasley. I like Vanderbilt. I like all the pieces, and I think the key matchup too is going to be that Anthony Davis, Jared Jackson Jr. matchup. I'm looking forward to that matchup. Whoever dominates that, I think definitely controls the series. And those are the BetMGM picks of the week.
Just to see that I'm at this level and see that it's possible. Everything I dreamed of is actually coming true, proving that I'm better than the next person in the ring.
Of course, he's gonna say all I have is a left hook. If that's all I have, man, that's crazy. And I think all I'm gonna need is one left hook. Sit, sleep, gone. It'll be okay. Give him a little kiss on his forehead. Put him in bed, like, good night. Since I started this boxing stuff, I said I was gonna whip him. And even when he wasn't big, I was calling him out.
Vicious right hand!
And as we got bigger, I still said, I'm gonna whoop you.
It's not even with the opponent. It's obvious the opponent if he's talking, but it's mainly the doubters. You want to show that you are who you say you are. And I feel as though a lot of people that's not really who they say they are.
This is my moment. This is what is going to define myself. I promise you, you've never seen this. I promise you. He got something coming to him.